So I'm here at Eurosatory and I'm with Ben Marklew, who's the recently recruited Chief Revenue Officer for Galvion. Ben, I wonder if you could tell us a little bit, first of all, about the structure of the Galvion business.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Jamie. It's great to be at Eurosatory, and Galvion's now organised in three lines of business. Our THS business line, which is the tactical head solutions, really focusing us on the head protection, helmet as a platform, accessories and capabilities that we can enable on board the warfighter to enhance lethality, situational awareness, and survivability. Then we have our second line of business, which is power and data systems, really looking at man-worn power, power of the future, and really how we create seamless, clean power for recharging batteries, end-user devices, etc. And then to enable those two lines of business, we have a new organization called Advanced Capabilities, really a research and development organization looking at how we can increase our efficiency for the battlefield, bring new products to market for the other two lines of business, and really look at how we set ourselves up for the future with the next step in technology, integration, and power on the move.
So we're in Paris, and what's the news for the show?
I guess the major news, which has been seen here and there, is the recent NSPA framework contract award. We now have over 125,000 helmets on order for the Cayman product line, which is really in the high performance category with NSPA. It's a high cut helmet giving ballistic protection to the soft operator, but we're starting to see onboarding of that helmet platform in other groups such as big armies as they start to see the credibility and enhancement of capability of putting the helmet as a platform, putting on board the Ventus mask or an integrated mask system, beacons that are fully programmable, and other capabilities, Wilcox mounts, etc. So really looking at how we can expand that NATO framework contract with NSPA to the other 30 plus countries in NATO. We've got some early adopters through Scandinavia, and then I guess moving from the THS line of business, recent news to some recent news that's going to come out shortly, where we have been awarded a large contract with a customer that can't be named at present for over 5,000 Solar Pack 2 batteries that Galvion's going to field with the customer in 2025. And then we're looking at how we can enhance our power and data solutions by the investment that we've made in Quaze, looking at injecting Quaze technology into a future power on the move, wireless, seamless, clean energy solution to power batteries on board soldiers and end user devices with complete contactless power management.
So just taking a step back there, we talked about NATO and we talked about the NSPA framework contract. Can you just explain what that means for NATO countries in terms of how easy it is for them to buy your helmet systems through that route?
Yeah, so that really enables the NATO partner countries to go direct to NSPA to source Galvion Cayman helmet and accessories without running a competitive tendering process that can be timely, costly for that NATO country partner, and really enable NATO as an alliance to look at a platform solution across multiple countries, giving a real solid ballistic protection capability for NATO forces.
And in order to service that, more news at the show was the press release issued last week, which was the European production hub in Poland. Can you say anything about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're opening a fulfillment center in Gdansk, Poland. This is an investment that Galvion's been looking at for a while. Now that we have the foundational program with NSPA, with nearly 2 million helmets coming into service around the world, Galvion really looked at how can we invest in Europe, how we can fulfill some of the additional NATO contracts that we may get through NSPA, and really invest in a European manufacturing base and fulfillment center that we are looking to scale and grow to service other customers worldwide as well.
And just finally, the show seems to have been pretty busy. Are you happy with how it's gone for Galvion?
Absolutely. I think with the realignment of the lines of business that has occurred late last year, we really now have a focus around the world. We're seeing growth potential coming from new markets that Galvion's not necessarily been a foundation in. We're seeing a lot more attraction from customers in the soft community worldwide, and I think leveraging the NSPA contract has really positioned Galvion as a world leader in integrated soldier systems, and really focusing on how we can integrate not only capability on the head, but also the torso and the head and torso together as we move forward.
That's great. Thank you very much, Ben.
Thanks, Jamie.